When seen inside a hive, this strange xenomorph might easily be mistaken for a ghost or a phantom. Its odd albino appearance in comparison to the xenomorph's normal black coloration, it just doesn't fit in. Today's briefing is going to be a very speculative one, however, it is still classified, and subscribing will allow you access to the files on the xenomorph and its many variations, and clicking the notification button will grant you access to the full Predator data files as well. With nearly no sound, this ghostly cousin to the drone xenomorph prowls around the egg chamber of the queen, tending to her and her offspring. They will move the eggs from one location to another in order to allow the queen to lay even more eggs and expand the hive. It's only in myths that the albino xenomorph has been spoken about, and even then the stories are from unreliable sources. Given the limited description we've been given, we can infer the following. The albino is a nursing drone and tends the eggs and the queen. The albino most likely has only limited combat abilities. It's safe to assume that they are possibly as strong and as fast as a normal drone. They may produce less noise. It's unknown what benefit this would have in a hive, outside of satiating newly delivered hosts. And they have a long tongue, very similar to the proboscis of a dragonfly. This tongue-like structure replaces the normal inner jaw of the regular xenomorph. The albino may well be the equivalent of a xenomorph architect, and it's believed they may make the resin out of which the hive and the host cocoons are made from. It's the speculation about the tongue that I would like to address. The long tongue-like structure may be filled with pheromone emitters and tasters. This could be used to determine what eggs are viable, as well as how ready they are to hatch and release their facehugger cargo. Behind the scenes, the albino drones were going to be much smaller than the warrior drones seen in the films. They were also white in coloration, hence the albino name. Each albino drone would have a long probe-like tongue in place of where the warrior's jaws were. They were to be a worker caste inside the hive, tending the queen and moving her eggs, and possibly even feeding the queen. They are ultimately cut from the movie before filming, however. There was at least one albino xenomorph costume made, but it's believed to be in pretty poor condition. The albino drones did appear in the novelization of the film by Alan Dean Foster. While their attributes have since been applied to the drones from the other movies, the original albino cast has yet to appear in any other media. However, in 2016, NECA released a figure of the proposed albino xenomorph. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribing will grant you access to all data files concerning the xenomorph and its many variations, and clicking the notification bell will allow you access to the Predator data files and all of the technological briefings that accompany it. This is Wayland Jutani R&D, signing off.